Hello everyone, this is Jennifer with Creativity. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I'm here tonight to do my monthly online card class with you. I am going to give everybody a few minutes to hop on. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Sunday as we are wrapping up the day. I am thrilled that you are here with me. I am thrilled that you are. Hold on, I'm trying to get the volume turned down. I am glad you are here with me as we are winding down our day and spending a little crafting time with me. I am going to be working on 3 autumn cards as it is time to start transitioning into our fall items, and so I'm gonna do that tonight as well. And then at the end I do have some announcements of upcoming events that I hope you take part in, as well as before I flip the camera and everyone is still jumping on and finding me. I wanted to say, if you have not seen my calendar on my Facebook page, if you haven't seen my calendar, this is my birthday month and I want to celebrate with you. So for the month of August, any order, no matter what the amount is, any order that is placed this month, use shopping with me, I am going to send you a gift. Because it's my birthday month and I want to celebrate. So I hope you enjoyed that, as well as our classes that I have going on now. Getting my pack of paper here so I can tell you what one I am using and all that good jazz. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera so we can get started with our product card clap making tonight. And I want to share with you the cards that we will be making tonight. Going ahead and getting those lined out for you so you will be able to see them. And the way the monthly card class works is you place an order for using the host code that is going to be in this video. You place an order of $25, you will get the product to make these cards that I am going to be doing tonight. Hello, who joined? Welcome. Thank you for coming on. I am going to flip the camera so we can get started, and then we will be on our way of having a fun crafting evening. All right, let me adjust. Hold on. Whew. My phone is about to pop out. Hold on one second. I got to make this tighter. All right. I'm working on having just a video table, and then I don't have to go through all this every month, every week. It'll already be set. That is my goal. All right, I think that is straight. Okay, so these are the 3 cards that we are making tonight in our online monthly card class. I am using the designer paper Iconic Celebration, which is our fall online designer paper, and it has 3 different designs. These are the 3 different designs that come in that pack. The Iconic Design Celebration paper, it has all kind of seasons in there. So, and then it's double-sided, so you will also see the back side here. All right, so we're going to be using tonight the stamp set and the dies. Let me grab those real quick. And these are in our annual catalog. So these are the dies that go along with this set. So these are the stamp set and the dies that I'm going to be using tonight. All right, so we're going to dive right in and get started. And I will have to step away. There is one card, and I can't remember which one it is. I have to stamp it and then cut. So I'll have to step away for a second when I go to that one. I'm going to start with this one here. This card is a card that we made at my team meeting the other night. And it was so much fun putting it together. So we are going to do it in this class. So basically what this is the Pretty Peacock, our ivory cardstock, and then another piece of Pretty Peacock. And I embossed this one with the, let's see. I thought I had the name. I thought I had it pulled out and I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I was pulling my catalog real quick so I can tell you. It's, it is a 3D embossing folder. All right, come on. Let me get to the page that has our, well, I thought I had it. I don't want to. But then this is designer series paper out of a online exclusive stamp set. Paper set. It is one of our Christmas lines there. The embossing folder that I used is called Distress Tile 3D. Once I finish this live and I go back in and I edit my header, I will put all the product that I use for this card in there. So I'm going to go ahead and fold our card. And then we are going to use our embossing folder so we can give it that good fold there. This piece of cardstock goes on the inside, so we're going to take our adhesive runner. You can use whatever kind of adhesive you would like. It could be liquid, it could be a tape runner, it could be tear tape, just whatever you choose to be yours. And I'm going to put that in the center. And then on the inside, I did use the stamp set that says today and every day. So I'm going to put that right there. Get my block. And we used our copper clay on getting into those fall colors. All right. And then it is going to go right in the center. Perfect. Okay. And while we got the ink pad open, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment and get my Pearson pad out. Now for this, I took my blocks, let's see, and I am going to use a piece of nope, I got a sticky pad right here. A sticky pad, because we're going to tape off part of the stamp because I don't want it to say the whole sentence I only want part of it. So we're going to put it on our block. Make sure I'm in the video here. So I've got it on there. And the only thing on the stamp set I want is the part that says thankful. So I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to take a piece of my Post-it note. And I'm going to put straight over here. And cut that piece off. So it doesn't get any ink on it. And then I'm going to take it then and put this in my copper clay. Now, before you stamp, you're going to take your sticky note off. And when you go to stamp, you don't get the first part of that because we taped it off. So that is called masking, when you only want part of something. Okay, now we are going to take the second part of our stamp. Let's see, we must have it already on a block. Yes. And then I am going to take the pretty Peacock and stamp to have you as a friend. And we're going to put that right under thankful. Okay. Hello, Karen. We are just getting started. So hopefully you haven't missed a whole lot yet. I am just starting the first card. So you are good. I hope you're doing well. So we are getting in the mindset of fall. So we are working on our autumn cards. So now we are going to take our pretty pink cardstock here that we have embellished, and we are going to put some adhesive on the back of it. Now, because this is a 3D embossing folder, do your tape runner, your adhesive, whatever you're using, go very lightly with it. Because if you give it a lot of pressure, you will flatten your 3D image. And you don't want that. Because that's the whole purpose of having 3D. So we're going to press that down. Now, what I did with the designer series paper is I took the dies. Let's see, where did I put the dies? Oh, I got the die out. But I took the big die and I cut out the center of the designer. I took the big die and I cut out the center of the leaf here. So we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on to our designer paper. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I love Pretty Peacock. I use it a lot in the fall because to me it's just a beautiful fall color. I don't do a whole lot with it in the spring. So we're going to do this. And then the designer series paper, that is coming out of our online exclusive stamps bundle. I want to say is Seasons Greetings. Let's see if I can put my hand on that stamp set real quick. After the video, I'm going to list all of the stamps and the designer paper that I'm using because I'm not seeing my stamp on hand. I decided it was time to remodel my craft room. So I have nothing at the fingertips. Nothing. My room is such a mess. I don't know why I thought it was a great idea to do this. I guess that's what happens when my grandkids leave me for 8 days and I have nothing else better to do. Because I have stripped my room tremendously. All right, so we're going to take our leaves that I've already pre-cut and we're going to layer them on here. Now I'm just putting them down so I can see where they're going to lay because I'm not quite sure how I want these to go. So we're going to just put them down until we see what we like here. And then we're going to put this on top of it. So let's see. I'm gonna I told my husband the whole time the grandkids has been gone that he was not allowed to say that he wishes they were back because it was going to be wonderful having all of our time. Well, I caved last night and I said, okay, it's time for my babies to come home. I am starting to really miss them. And my daughter's done sent me their tea time, and they're going to be home tonight at 9:55. So I got to figure out what to do so I can stay awake, because I'm going to be ended up going to sleep if I go sit on the couch. I know I am. Okay, I think I'm good with it going right there. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of our liquid glue on here so I can get them to stay. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue, and I'm not lifting them up too much because if I lift them, then I'm going to be lost where they need to go. Okay. Now this one I did lift just because I know it goes right behind there. All right. And then I took our twine and I just pulled out a piece about yay long. And I took my snips and I cut it. And then, because I wanted it to be different, I took and peeled it apart and kind of gave it that frayed look on the end of it to make it look rugged. All right. Do both sides. Okay. And then we're going to just kind of stick it down like that. And then we're going to put it down with a glue dot. So let me take here. And there we go. And I'm probably going to end up cutting that just a little bit once we put our sentiment on here. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 on our sentiment. And we're going to take the backs off of it, and then we're going to stick it onto our card so we can see. Yeah, I think we need to cut this one. This one's a little tall. And then we're going to just, we'll pull this one again because it was too long. All right. So there is card number 1. Oh, we got to put our embellishments on it. So for this one, I used the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. And I used the Pretty Peacock embellishments here. So we are going to do a big one, and we're going to put it right there. And then we're going to do 2 of the little ones, and we're going to put one there and one down here. All right. Now for the envelope, what I did is I took our leaf, and I'm going to stamp that in this corner. And I stamped it with the what did I stamp this with? Where's my? I used the Pretty Peacock for the outline of this. And because I didn't want it to be dark, I took a piece of scrap paper and I stamped off. And then I stamped it onto my envelope there. Okay, now I want to take my little inside, and I'm going to use this and stamp it in the copper. Okay, let's see. I'm running out of blocks. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take this one off. And we're going to put it on here. And then we're going to take it and use the copper. And that goes in our center. And that will be the envelope for this card. Okay. Let me put the embellishments back in here so I don't get them lost. And we're going to move this right on over here out of the way and go to our next card. Now, let's see. Our next card is going to be, let's see, what did I do? Where did I put the samples? Oh goodness, give me 1 second. So it looks like our next card is going to be this one. Hello, Nancy. All right, so this is going to be our next card that we're going to work on. So we're going to go ahead and pull out our packet. This is the one that I'm going to have to run and cut once we do our stamping. So on this one, I am using our ivory card base along with our Mossy Meadow cardstock, our pumpkin pie cardstock. Our designer series paper is pecan pie, and I am using this gold brass designer paper that is in our annual catalog. All right, so what we're going to do here is we've got our Mossy Meadow and our designer paper, and we're ready to just take this and we're going to hook this straight onto our cardstock. And then we are going to hopefully line this up to where it is centered well enough. Okay. Now we are going to stamp onto our designer page. Our vanilla cardstock. We are going to stamp some leaves. Now they are in no particular order. It is however you want to put your leaves. But I am going to stamp in pumpkin pie and then Mossy Meadow. We are gearing up for fall. I know it doesn't feel like fall outside if we're in South Carolina, but it is coming. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the fall thoughts. I'm getting a piece of scrap paper because I do stamp off of my card base, and I don't want that on my stamp pad. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp my leaves. And like I said, there is no specific way to do these. You can stamp however you would like. And then let's see. Looks like I'm only going to get one right there. Okay. And I don't really know if we need one here, but we're going to go ahead. All right. So we've got it good and stamped up there. Let me take and wipe that off because I need my block here. And then we are going to take our branch. Oh, hold on. Still got the pumpkin pie here. All right, so we're going to take this now, and we are going to open up our Mossy Meadow. I'm going to move the sample over here because I know I'm going to get it. I'm going to stamp it the wrong way. All right, so we're going to take the inside here, and I'm going to line it up, and I'm stamping it with the Mossy Meadow. All right. And then you're going to just go back in for the ones that oh, it's going to be something. Stamp that one upside down. That was brave. And like I said, they're not going to be perfect. And it's okay. Now, I don't want to double stamp, so I'm going to take and wipe some of this off because of the way I did these. Yeah, see. The way I did these, I don't want to get ink. I think that's going to be okay right there. Okay, yes. All right. Now we are ready. Let me, before we go any further, let me stamp my leaves and go cut those out real quick. And then I'll be right back so we can do the remaining of these. Hold on. Finding the... Should have did this earlier. But we're going to do here. And we're going to do here. And see, and I got to use... I wasn't thinking. because now I got to use the same tree stems here. And I wasn't thinking, and I should have went ahead and did this when we were stamping, but I didn't think about it. All right, so we're going to take and wipe off the green from here so it don't get in my pumpkin. I meant in my other leaf here. All right. So I'm going to leave you with this for a second, and let me go die cut this. So we will have it. All right. All right. One more second. I'm on the second one. Okay. All right. Now we're ready to put this together. Did I stamp on the inside? Yes. I used, for the inside of this card, I stamped the sentiment talking about autumn. And I stamped that in the Mossy Meadow. So it says, autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. Not sure about you, but in my yard, I've already got some leaves that are falling off. So with the storm coming, I would hate to even think what I'm going to have coming off. Because it's supposed to get nasty. So I hope everyone is safe during the storm. So before we do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment with a grateful heart. And I used the Mossy Meadow for that. And I stamped it straight onto my tag. Now this tag came from the dies Autumn Leaf dies. So everything I'm using tonight comes with this stamp set, with the dies and the stamp set. All right, so we are ready, I think, to assemble this card. I'm going to close this up because all right, so let's get the ink pads cleaned off. And I think we are ready to assemble our card. Now, we're going to take our card here and we are going to tear it. And it doesn't matter how you tear it, where you tear it, but you want that tear look. And then you're ready to put your adhesive on and put it onto your card base. And we are going to do it just like this. Okay, so I just literally put all my leaves upside down. So we're going to try and peel this up very carefully. So make sure you're looking at it to determine, let's see. Okay, so this is going to be backwards compared to my sample. And when I say backwards, it's just going to be on the opposite side. And that's the only way I can do it to where everything looks right. Okay, it'll be all right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our strip of copper paper here. This is a part of our specialty paper. It is, I believe this now has gone online. It was in our annual catalog last year, and it's a carryover, so I believe it went through to our online store now. But I will double check at the end of the video when I update all the information in the title. I will make sure I include that. Ooh, I put that way too low. I'll make sure I include all the information for that. So when you come back to the video, you'll see it. All right. Got a little bit of adhesive on there and get off there real quick. All right. Now we're going to take our pumpkin pie cardstock and we're going to tear the ends off of it. And then you're going to put that down as well. So I'm going to run my tape runner across there. And I'm going to kind of layer this. Just like that. We're going to put our dimensionals on the back side of this. And we are ready to put this down. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're snipping our leaves. And then I also have the Mossy Meadow. And we're going to snip them in half. And that way we've got 2 of each. And, oh, I didn't use the liquid. I did a dimensional on each one of mine. Just because we're all about pop. All right, so we are ready to, and we're going to take this down and we're going to tuck it right under the tag. And then the leaf, and you can put your leaf on either side, it doesn't matter. And for this one, I'm going to tuck it down here. Well, maybe one day. There we go. And then we're going to take this and we're going to tuck it under here as well. And for this, I am using the adhesive swirl dot, and I'm using the white or the cream. If you had Mossy Meadow embellishments, that would be great. But I did not have anything that had the Mossy Meadow in it. So we are just going to use those. Now, we are ready to put this card on its card base. And here is our base for it. And then we're going to put our tape runner here. I'm going to just use on here. And putting that straight on there. And this is our card number 2. And for our envelope, there it is. It's like, for the envelope, I can't share with you because I don't know where I put my piece at, but I've got it. So we are going to take our designer series paper, and we're going to just put it down at the bottom of our envelope, or you can put it on the flap of the envelope, whichever one you like the best. And I'm gonna just run the glue across it there. And then we're going to just kind of put it straight on the bottom of my envelope. Now this is cut a little too long, so I've just flipped it over on the back side here and snipped that off. So that gives me the envelope to go with this card. So that is card number 2. So let's get to our last card for our online class. And our last card is going to be this one here. And again, I use the vanilla cardstock for the base. And then I use the designer paper out of the iconic Celebration paper line that is on the online exclusive. And then I use the copper ink pad and the early Expresso ink. All right. And I hope you are enjoying. All right. So this is the one that I need to go stamp, and then I need to run and cut it real quick. So while I do that, let me go ahead and do that because we got to stamp it, our big. And I used the copper clay ink pad for this, so let me, I didn't clean that very well. It has a shadow on it. All right, so we're gonna put it in our ink pad. Just put it all in my finger. Hold on, so I don't get it all over my paper. All right. Ooh, that's dark. Let me get another piece of ivory here. And looks like we might need to stamp off because that's very, very dark for what I want it for. Now, sometimes you don't have to stamp off, but to me that's a little too dark, so we're going to stamp off. And let's see what this one looks like. Because I also don't want it too light either. Oh, that's pretty. It's got a speckle in it. I like that. All right, let me cut this real quick. And then we will assemble this card. I wish there was a way that I could put all this together under there so you can see it, but I can't. It shakes my table way too much. Alrighty. Alright, so there is that. Now, let's do our stamping first and then we'll assemble. So on our tag, we're taking with a grateful heart, and we are stamping that in the copper clay. And there. Okay. And then I took the Early Expresso. Oh, I'm getting ink everywhere. And this I used at the bottom in the Early Expresso. I did today and every day. And I stamped it right at the bottom. Okay, now on the inside, okay, yes. On the inside of this card, I do have a sentiment. So for that, we used to have a friend as you, and I did that in Early Expresso. All right. So that is the stamping that we're going to do. So I'm going to take and close up these ink pads because I am making a mess on my hands. All right. But it's not crafting if you don't get ink everywhere, right? All right. Let's get started here. Now, we're going to build our card. We've got our copper clay cardstock and our designer series paper. So we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on here. All right. And then you're going to just attach. You're going to attach your leaves straight onto your card base there. And then I have a strip of the designer series paper, just a different design that we are going to stick in the center. Well, not quite in the center. You put it wherever on your card that you want it. All right. And then we are ready to layer. So I am taking our leaf. And I took and cut the center, the vines, out in Early Expresso. Now, if I was smart, I would have used Stampin' sells adhesive sheets. So these sheets you take and stick on your cardstock. So when you cut thin projects like this, then it's already in a sticker format. But I was not smart. I always forget that we have that. So then I have to take my liquid glue and barely touch the branches so I don't get glue all over my card. So if I was smart, I would have used the adhesive pieces, and then when I ran this through the die cut machine, it would have made it into a sticker. But I keep forgetting we have that. So I got just a little bit of glue on it, and then I'm going to take it and stick it in my leaves or leaf and make it look like the vines in the leaf. All right. And now I am ready to put dimensionals on here. Okay. Oh, there they are. They're hiding. So before I do that, because I also ran into this problem, I cut out another one and I did this one in the copper. And we are wanting the vines of it just to kind of stick out from the background there. So I want to go ahead and put a little bit of my adhesive on here to where it will hold my vine. And it's okay if that oozes out, because it's on the back side, you're not going to see it. All right. Plus, when you put your dimensionals on it, depending on where you put them, it's hard to slide that behind it. So I started doing it this way to where it makes it easier to get. All right. So we got our backing off here. And now we're ready to put onto our card. And we're going to put it just like that. We're going to take our label and also put dimensionals on it. And I am taking the backs off there. And this is going to go straight onto the leaf. Now, I want to have a double knot, a double bow. So I am cutting my twine here. And we are going to double it. But then I'm also going to cut it to where you have two pieces. So when you go to tie your bow, it is double. Okay. Come on. I'm supposed to make a bow. I'm blaming it on the weather lately. I am struggling with bows. Whether it's ribbon, whether it's the twine, I've been struggling. Actually, I don't think I cut that long enough. That's part of the problem there, I think. Let's see. I was going to cut another piece. Now I can't find my twine. Oh, Lordy. Right in front of me. See? Alright. Let's see if this is better. I don't think I cut the other piece long enough. I was outside a good bit today. We had fun day at church. We call it Rally Day. And I was able to get a water slide donated to our church for the day. So I was out with the water slide. So I think the sun got to my head. I can't think tonight. So, because it was very, very warm. All right, there we go. That's much better. Much, much better. All right, let's see. Let's get our little... whatever those little things are called here together. All right, now we're going to put these on with our glue dots. And I just did one because I think that's plenty. And we're going to put that right there. And that's too big for the wording. All right, that'll work. So then I took the white swirls here and I used those again. We do have one that's a copper. It would go really well with this, but because I didn't have it tonight, I am just using the swirl. So there is that. Now we're ready to put this on our card base. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it. The card base is our vanilla cardstock. again, is a color I don't use very often. But it is a fall color cardstock. So as we are moving into fall, it's going, oops, we're going to start using it more. All right. So we're going to put that on our card base. And there is our third card for tonight. Now for this paper envelope, we have this strip, and I just took our glue and I put on the back here, and then just put it on the lip of the envelope so it matches. All right, so let me re-display our cards for tonight. This is the cards that we made tonight for the online monthly class. Remember, if you place a $25 order, yes, it is in stock. If you place a $25 order using the link that is in this video, you will get the material to make these 3 cards. You will get the supplies you need. Now, I will not be able to stamp your images, but I can do all your cutting. So if you would like these and want them exact, when you place your order, you will need to make sure you order the stamp set. And I will have all of that in the video. Thank you, Nancy. I will have all that in the video. Also remember, any orders placed in the month of August, regardless of dollar amount, I am celebrating my birthday month with you. So every order that is placed in the month of August, I will be sending you a gift because I want to celebrate my birthday with you. Also, so this is your online monthly card class, $25 or more using the link in this video. I will send all the product to you for these cards. Last thing I want to say, well, I got a couple of announcements. Don't forget, August is the month to redeem your bonus coupons. So if you placed orders in the month of July and you spent $50 or more, you would have gotten an email with a code in it. When you place your next order for the month of August, it is time to use that code to get your coupon discount. So for every $50 you spent in July, you got a $5 coupon. And I know if you come to my in-person card class, there was 2 or 3 of you that did get that. So go in your email and look at that to see if you can find your email. It would have come from Stamping Up. I do not have codes, so I will need for you to do that. If you cannot find your email, reach out to me and I will call demo support to see how I can get it resent to you. But I don't have access to that. But I want you to be able to cash in your free money. So, and that's only good for the month of August. All right, so I'm going to throw out the last little tip. I'm rattling paper, so hold on. Remember, in-person card class is Monday, August the 12th. We will have in-person card class August 12th. And then I have lots of stuff coming up. there is a email that went around. If you have not filled it out yet, please go out and do so. It is talking about our new mini holiday catalog that goes live in September. I will be placing my order for those on Tuesday. So deadline is tomorrow to request your catalog. So make sure you do my survey from my email list. If you're not on my email list and would like a catalog, please make a note in this video and I will include you and get you added to my email list. All right, so the last little bit tonight is the deadline for the registration of the Watercolor Melon Summer Refresh class. This is a class that you purchase, and I will send you the product to make these cards. I'm not going to show all of them, but these are some of the cards that you can make. There was an email sent out about this. You should have got an email in regards to this class. This is a product-based class. So if this is a stamp set was through Celebration. So if you did not get it, I do have extra copies, and you have the option to get this kit with or without. But you will get 2 cards for 3 designs. There's no stamped images, so if you don't have the stamp set, you will need to take the option to order the stamp set from me. But you're going to make 3 designs, 2 of each, and then you will also receive $15 in value of product. You will get a digital PDF with step-by-step instructions, and that will be emailed to you the day I mail. The registration deadline is tonight for this class. I will be ordering tomorrow by 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you want it, as long as you reach out to me by 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on 8/5, I can still get you included. I will then turn around and ship all the supplies to you by August the 9th. So you got an email. Go out and look for your email. If you are not on my email list, reach out to me and I will send the information out to you. But this is last chance to get the summer watercolor melon refresh class. But you will make 3 designs, 2 of each card. All right, guys. I hope you have enjoyed tonight. That is all I have. Oh, just to go ahead and throw out, I was talking about the the new catalog that's coming out in September. Go ahead and pencil in September the 7th. I will be doing a bingo day, and that is going to be using products from the new mini catalog. September 7th. Mark the time so you don't miss out. All right, guys, I will be back on Wednesday morning at 6:15 a.m. with Coffee and a Card with Jennifer. If you would love to join me, I would love to have you. If not, then catch replay. All right, guys, I will be back soon. Thank you.